What's up? This is Trey T, and in this video, I will be discussing the difference between Michael Jordan, Kobe Bryant, and LeBron James. I decided to make this video because it's something that's really been bothering me, and it's the fact that people try to use this whole, "oh, we done with the 90s, big trash, Jordan couldn't go left," like, we keep hearing that over and over and over. And then what I don't like is people always try to say, well, Jordan couldn't win without Scottie Pippen, but then turn around and try to compliment LeBron for going to 8 straight NBA finals. But they never mention all of LeBron's teammates. That's what really frustrates me the most, and I hate that, man. Like, if you go do one for one, you got to do the same for the other. You can't say, well, Jordan couldn't win without Pippen, because Pippen got there in 87 and Jordan didn't win until 91. So what was Scottie Pippen doing those first, 4 years? People never talk about Scottie Pippen didn't even start until the second half of his second season. People always talk about, well, the Pistons own Michael Jordan, when in reality, that's not true, because in 22 playoff games versus the Pistons, Michael Jordan averages 30 points. So I'm kind of confused. How the hell do you own somebody and they score 30 points on you every time? Now, if you want to say the Pistons own the Bulls, you can say that. But if you go back and look at those playoff series with the Bulls, Jordan was averaging 30 every year. The first 2 years, Scottie Pippen was only averaging 7 points. Scottie Pippen had to learn from Michael Jordan until he became Scottie Pippen. Scottie Pippen wasn't Scottie Pippen at first. So all these people who keep saying, well, Jordan couldn't win without Pippen. Pippen needed Jordan just as much as Jordan needed Pippen. Just like LeBron needed Wade, LeBron needed Anthony Davis, LeBron needed Kyrie, Kobe needed Shaq, Shaq needed Dwayne Wade. It's like everybody. I can't name one superstar player that won by himself. Even if somebody want to say Hakeem, if you don't got Robert Horry, Kenny Smith, Sam Cassell, Mario Elie, if you don't have those guys hitting those shots, you're not beating New York. It took you 7 games to beat the Knicks. I'm going to go through every last one of Michael Jordan's, Kobe Bryant's, and LeBron James' finals performances. These are the serious stats from Michael Jordan and the Bulls' first championship win versus the Lakers. As you can see, Michael Jordan averaged, why nobody ever talk about Michael Jordan averaged 31 points, 11 assists, and 7 rebounds in that 5-game series. Scottie Pippen averaged 21, Horace Grant averaged 15, John Paxson 13, and Bill Cartwright 9. Why nobody ever talk about Jordan averaged 11 assists in that series? That's what I want to know. And the second championship versus Portland, Jordan averaged 36 points, Scottie Pippen averaged 21, Horace Grant 9, John Paxson 10, Bill Cartwright 6. I'm going to just go ahead and give y'all a heads up right now. Scottie Pippen is really like the only other person scoring. There's going to be some where somebody have like maybe 14 or 12 or something. But for the most part, it's going to be Scottie Pippen with like 20. The third championship against Phoenix, Michael Jordan is still a record today. 41 points per game, 9 rebounds, 6 assists. Scottie Pippen, once again, 21 points in the finals per game. B.J. Armstrong had 14. Horace Grant had 11. John Paxson had 6. Horace Grant averaged a double-double. Scottie Pippen almost averaged a triple-double. So that was 93. Then Jordan retired, came back, lost to Orlando. 96 versus the Seattle Supersonics, Gary Payton and Sean Kemp. Jordan averaged 27. Scottie Pippen this time did not average 20. He only averaged 16. Tony Kukoc averaged 13. Dennis Rodman only averaged 8 points, but he also averaged 15 rebounds. And Luke Longley averaged 12 points. This was the year they went, 72-10 before Golden State ended up breaking it. 1997, the next year, that's when they played Utah. Jordan averaged 32, Scottie Pippen averaged 20, but everybody else averaged under double digits. Tony Kukoc averaged 8, Bryson Deal averaged 7, and Luke Longley averaged 7. So this was the first time they played Utah in 97. That was the flu game. The flu game took place in 97, I think. 1998, the second time in the last championship for the Bulls. Jordan averaged 34. Scottie Pippen, once again, only averaged 16. Tony Kukoc kind of brought his scoring up. He averaged 15. Ron Harper only averaged 5. And Luke Longley only averaged 5. So again, it's mainly scoring-wise, it's mainly only Scottie Pippen that's the help. And you're getting some help from Tony Kukoc also. But other than that, it's really nobody else like helping Jordan score. Now let's go to Kobe. The 2000 finals with Indiana, of course, you got Shaq. Shaq averaged 38 and 17, which is ridiculous. But to be fair, Shaq in all of those finals with the Lakers had favorable matchups against the Centers. Even against Ben Wallace, he had a favorable matchup. But in the rest of the Western Conference playoffs, after 2000, it was Kobe who led the Lakers in scoring. So 2001, again, Shaq was going up against Mutombo, so his numbers going to be better. He got 33 points, 16 rebounds a game, while Kobe averaged 25 points, 8 rebounds a game. Then you got Derek Fisher averaging 10, Rick Fox averaging 10, and Robert Horry averaging 8. So again, in 2000, Shaq was going up against Rick Smith. 2001, Mutombo. 2002, against New Jersey, Shaq averaged 36 and 12, going up against Tom McCullough and Aaron Williams. Kobe, however, still averaged 27 and 6. Derek Fisher averaged 13. Rick Fox averaged 10. Robert Horry averaged 8. But like I said, Kobe was the one doing the most damage in the Western Conference playoffs. But once they got to the finals, those people that were guarding Shaq could not guard Shaq in the finals. That's why his numbers are so huge. 2004, when they lost to the Pistons, again, even with Ben Wallace guarding Shaq, Shaq was still killing. 27 points per game, 11 rebounds. Kobe averaged 23 and 3. Derek Fisher, but you see nobody else was helping them score. The Detroit Pistons defense was smothering the Lakers. They was holding them to like 70 points a game and shit. Derek Fisher only had averaged 6. Devin George averaged 6. Gary Payton averaged 6. Karl Malone didn't really do shit. Then Kobe, Shaq leave, go to Miami. Now Kobe get Paul Gasol. Now Kobe's the main dog for the finals. Kobe averaged 26. Gasol only averaged 15 in that first finals versus the Celtics. Lamar Odom averaged 14. Derek Fisher, who was with Kobe for all his finals, Derek Fisher averaged 11. Sasha Vujacic averaged 8. So Kobe went to 3 straight finals without Shaq. That was 2008. 2009, the Lakers played Dwight Howard in Orlando. Kobe averaged 32 points in 5 games. Paul Gasol picked his scoring up. He averaged 18 and 9. Lamar Odom, 13 and 8. Trevor Ariza was there for the first championship. He averaged 11 and 6. Derek Fisher averaged 11 and 3. So people talk about Kobe having 5 rings. They never talk about Derek Fisher also has 5 rings. So that was 2009. 2010, they got their rematch against the Celtics. Kobe averaged 29 and 8. Paul Gasol once again had 19, but this time he added 12 rebounds. Ron Artest, Metta World Peace, had 11 and 5. Derek Fisher's scoring kind of went down. He had 9 and 3. And Lamar Odom's scoring really went down. He had 8 and 7. But don't forget, they also had Andrew Bynum's height. When you got 2 7-footers plus Lamar Odom plus Kobe Bryant, so that's a recipe, for success. Now we get to LeBron James. I don't think anybody expected LeBron to beat that Spurs team in 2007. LeBron averaged 22 points, Drew Gooden 13, Daniel Gibson 11, Sasha Pavlovich 10, and Zydrunas Ilgauskas 8 and 10. I went back and looked at those games, the stats. The Cavaliers lost 2 of those games by like 2 points, so It was actually closer than most people give LeBron credit for. Now, 2011, when Miami, LeBron, that was probably his worst finals ever. He only averaged 18, 7, and 7, while Wade averaged 27, 7, and 5. Chris Bosh averaged 19 and 7. Mario Chalmers averaged 12, and Udonis Haslem averaged 7 points. And they ended up losing to Dallas. That's why everybody always bring it up. J.J. Barea and Jason Terry. They ended up losing to Dallas in 6 games. Dirk Nowitzki won MVP in his only championship. 2012, they came back, and LeBron redeemed himself by averaging 29, 10, and 7. Dwayne Wade's scoring went down a little bit, but it was still 23 and 6. Chris Bosh scoring kind of went down to 15 and 9. Shane Battier, I'm surprised Shane Battier averaged 12 points. And then you got Mario Chalmers again. So this was LeBron James' first championship in 2012 versus OKC. OKC, I feel like they should have gave him a better challenge. Then 2013, the one where everybody talking about Ray Allen saved LeBron James. LeBron still averaged 25 and 11 in that 7-game series. Wade averaged 20, Bosh averaged 12 and 9, which that's a big dip for Chris Bosh, averaging only 12 points. Ray Allen came in averaging 11, however, and Mario Chalmers averaged 11. So Miami was able to come back and beat San Antonio in 7 games, but that kind of pissed San Antonio off because the next year they absolutely murdered the Heat in 5 games, most of them by like double digits. But LeBron averaged 28 and 8. Bosh and Wade scoring really went down. Wade only averaged 15. Bosh averaged 14. Ray Allen, who was like 36 or something, averaged 10. And Rashard Lewis averaged 9. So this was LeBron's last year in Miami. He saw Wade was breaking down, so, I'm going to run to Cleveland. Now, this is 2015 when Kyrie got hurt and Kevin Love got hurt. So it's basically LeBron out there with Timothy Mozgov and J.R. Smith and Tristan Thompson and Matthew Dellavedova. LeBron should have got MVP for 2015 even though he lost. He averaged damn near triple-double, 36 points, 13 rebounds, 9 assists. He should have got MVP. Yes, Tristan Thompson did average. Andre Iguodala should not have got MVP for that shit. I don't know why he got it. Then 2016, that's when Andrew Bogut got hurt, and LeBron James and the Cavaliers was able to come back. LeBron averaged 30, 11, and 9. Kyrie averaged 27 fucking points. Why don't anybody ever talk about that? When the hell did Scottie Pippen average 27 points? Dwayne Wade averaged 27 against Dallas. When the hell did Scottie Pippen average? Y'all always talking about, well, Jordan did, Pippen. Scottie Pippen ain't averaged no 27. Okay, then 2017, Kyrie averaged damn near 30. He averaged 29 points, but nobody talk about that. LeBron averaged a triple-double. He did his shit. 34 points, 12 rebounds, 10 assists. Kevin Love had 16 and 11. J.R. Smith had 12. I don't know how the hell Richard Jefferson got on this list, but Richard Jefferson only had 6. But still, Scottie Pippen ain't never averaged close to 27 and 29 points. Why don't y'all ever mention that when y'all mention LeBron and all them finals appearances? Now, the last one, this is when Kyrie left, so it was just LeBron and Kevin Love. You see Kevin Love averaged a double-double with 19 and 11. LeBron, same typical LeBron-type stats, 34 points, 9 rebounds, 10 assists a game, damn near triple-double. J.R. Smith, George Hill, and Rodney Hood. So this was LeBron's last year in Cleveland. He saw Kyrie was gone. He saw Kevin Love was getting old, so he was like, fuck it, I'm going to the West to the Lakers. He struggled at first, the first couple of years, but then in the bubble, they made it to the championship. Again, Anthony Davis averaged 25 points. When the hell did Scottie Pippen average 25 points? LeBron type numbers, of course, damn near triple-double, 29, 12, and 9. Contavious Caldwell Pope had 13, Rondo had 9, and Kuzma had 9. So again, this is my issue. Y'all always want to say, well, Jordan needed Pippen, but y'all never say that shit when you bragging about LeBron making it to 10 finals. Yeah, like, I don't care about the finals record. Like, everybody always, well, LeBron's 4 and 6 in the. I don't care. I do not care what I don't determine a player's greatness based off how many championships they won. I don't do that shit. I'm looking at the individual players themselves, their skill set. What did they do in the actual fucking game? I don't care about, because it's based off your teammates around you, man. Stop doing that shit, basing everything off championships. Just because Dan Marino don't have a fucking Super Bowl does not mean Joe Flacco is a better quarterback than him because Joe Flacco has a damn Super Bowl. Stop basing everything off champions. I blame that shit on Skip Bayless. He did that. Nobody, when I was growing up, nobody ever said Allen Iverson, Charles Barkley, Chris Webber, Dan Marino, that they weren't great players because they didn't have a championship. Nobody started saying that shit. Skip Bayless needed something so he could validate Tom Brady. Tom Brady, to me, is the most accomplished quarterback. But if we just talking individual skills, what make Tom Brady better than Patrick Mahomes? What make him better than Aaron Rodgers? What make him better than Peyton Manning, Joe Montana, Dan Marino? Why can't you say why Tom Brady is the GOAT without ever bringing up championships? I'm not one of those basketball fans that, well, Jordan 6-0 in the fight. I don't care about that shit. I'm talking about when Jordan got on that floor, you know he was trying to kill you. That's what I'm talking about. When Kobe got on that floor, you know he was trying to kill you. I don't care about their finals record. Bill Russell is 11-1 in the finals. Bill Russell is not I don't know. First of all, people be putting Bill Russell in the top 10 just because it's a respect thing. Bill Russell was a great player, but Bill Russell is not a top 10 player of all time. Bill Russell is not a top 20 player of all time. I don't think Bill Russell is a top 25 player of all time. I feel like I can name 25 players better than Bill Russell. Hell, I may be able to name 25 centers that I feel are better than Bill Russell. And there's no disrespect to Bill Russell, but Bill Russell played on a stacked team in the damn 60s and 50s. Who the hell was going to beat them? Like, when you got Bob Cooley and Sam Jones and Casey Jones and John Havlicek, who the hell was going to beat you? Wilt Chamberlain and Jerry West, when the Sixers and the Lakers played the Celtics, they were just outmatched. Jerry West and Elgin Baylor were outmatched with the Celtics players. But my whole point of this video is this whole done with the 90s, oh, they were playing plumbers and all this shit. Man, y'all need to stop with that shit. I want you to name me a player that shoots most of their shots with their off head. Y'all keep talking, oh, Jordan don't go left. He ain't got no left head. It don't matter who you are. You could be Kobe Bryant, LeBron James, Michael Jordan, Kyrie Irving, Luka, Jokic, Giannis. Even if you on the left side, you will never use your left hand 100% of the time. I was just watching some highlights of Chris Mullin today. Chris Mullin was left-handed. It was several highlights where he was on the right side of the goal, but he still used his left hand. It's almost as if the person who's on, when they shooting the ball, they're going to usually use their dominant hand. So all this, it's really people believing this done with the 90s shit. Talking about, oh, these people couldn't play. And like, you really got eyes and y'all believing that shit? Because somebody used a low-light video to show, oh, man, this person is garbage and blah, 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 blah. You can show that shit for the 50s, 60s, 70s, 80s, 90s, 2000s, 2010, 2020s. Hell, you going to be able to show that shit in the 2030s also. But that's the end of my rant, basically, about LeBron, Kobe. The main difference, at the end of the day, the main difference between LeBron, Kobe, and Jordan. In the finals, Jordan never played second fiddle to anybody. Nobody was outscoring Jordan in the finals on his damn team. We saw Wade average more points than LeBron. We saw Shaq average more points than Kobe. Hell, even if they didn't average more points than LeBron, Scottie Pippen got nowhere close to what Anthony Davis and Kyrie Irving was averaging. Scottie Pippen mostly averaged, 21? Kyrie averaged 29. Anthony Davis averaged, 25? Come on, man. Let's get real here. But anyway, thanks for watching. Subscribe to the channel. Like and comment. More videos coming soon. Trey T out. Peace.